Hello, welcome back people. I'm Pete as always, and it's probably going to be a shortish one today, so I kind of want to crack on with things, should we say. I'm a little bit hungry, I'm a little bit salty. Tried playing some Dragon Ball Fighters before this, and because I'm a little bit hungry and kind of sleepy, I just got absolutely destroyed. I should have seen it coming, but I kept trying and I kept pushing and no luck still. But yeah, it did fill me with salt. So let's go on to this because I can't drop combos in an RPG. Nico said that he was the first one. Oh right, we're in the middle of this, weren't we? I remember now. We had spoken to everybody in here, I believe. Crime scene, that's it. We're going to go look at the robot that we inspected before and it gave us nothing useful, but presumably now, not that way. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. I think we're all good. Where was the robot round the corner? Here? Yeah, here's the blood. Garbage pile. Search the trash heap for anything related to Captain Sulio's murder. Moida. The only thing you find is dried blood where she was killed. Maybe there is something else in the area. Like the droid. This is the remains of a I was going to say long serving, just a serving droid. Still clutching its serving tray. It has been heavily scavenged and the head is missing, which probably has the visual logs, I'm guessing.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
Okay, yeah. We are going full murder mystery then. Okie dokie, yeah. I figured this was going to go on. Oh, excuse me. Go on for a bit. Guess we do another round of talking to everyone. Why? Why that way? Haven't had any luck finding a flaming visa. No. Can we talk about the murder? I'm in enough trouble as is. I'm glad I wasn't even here that night. Perhaps we can talk of other things. That was no use. No. Nothing else pertaining to the droid in particular, at least. Didn't actually want to talk to you. Nico!
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak.
Oh yeah, I remember Babyface.
Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about?
Ah, here we go. I found a broken serving droid by the murder scene. What do you know of this?
That would be Behemoth's SOD-2.
Behemoth?
No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering.
Okay. What happened to it?
Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3.
Do you remember who scavenged it?
No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead.
Huh, okay. Let's have another quick round just in case. This is just swoops. Okay, nothing off him. Let's... Everyone with a name gets another conversation. Oh, this is new. You are greatest swoop racer. You swoop very fast. Yeah, you want my autograph? Or auto print, I guess. No, Vix just watches races, commits to memory. One day Vix swoop too. Yeah, good luck with that. Don't see a particularly long career in your future. Ah, he's not happy about being beat. Hope you use your fame to support the struggle. Okay, nothing off her either. Bahima. It's his droid, I guess. Makes sense to talk to him. I guess we talk about the murder. Here we go. Definitely has an anus face, though. It's really weird. I found a broken serving droid by the murder scene. That would be SOD3. That's the third serving droid I've had this month. I hired a human to do the job. She's not very good, but at least she won't be stolen or destroyed as easily. What do you mean by that? Recently, this area has become more dangerous. Vandalism and robbery are sadly common. My droids keep being stolen. SOD3 went missing the night Captain Sulio was murdered. Why didn't you mention this before? I didn't know it would interest you. He was found near the body. I'm going to understand anyway. Nico would know more about that. We already spoke to Nico. Okay. Yeah, that was Nico we spoke to. That.
If you'll excuse me.
Yep, okay. Sakari.
Are you satisfied with your payment for the visa? I can exchange it for something else if you like.
Actually, I was wanting to talk about the murder.
I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same...
Oh, okay. Okay, enough of that. What did she give me? I can't... It was a gem. A crystal of some kind, wasn't it? Lost the starport visa. Gained a Quixote crystal. Can I? Yeah. Upgrades on the fly. Hey, T3. I love you too, little buddy. You might be staying on the team for a bit. Upgrade times. Let's see what the Quixote does. Have I already equipped it? Did I do that already? Oh, yep, never mind. Already did that. Cool. Good stuff. Patron Kif. The off-worlder returns. I want to talk to you about the murder. Just want to know. Found a broken serving droid by the murder scene. Droids are sadly vandalised all the time now. That's probably one of Bahima's serving droids. He keeps losing them, a source of some displeasure for him. I know nothing more though. Is it possible that the droid saw something? Ah, here we go, this is new. I mean, already worked this out, but something that we could recover. Quite possible. Did you find a head? The memory core is located there on that model. Right, makes sense. No, it was missing. Sadly, without a head, I can't do anything. If you do find the head, however, I could work on it. I have the proper equipment to do such an operation. Sounds good. Sounds good. Thug, thug, thug. Panah.
I don't like droids around here. Get the little one out of our room.
Fuck off. T3 goes wherever the hell he wants to. Yeah. T3M4 is with me. Is that a problem? Don't tell me he doesn't like that.
Just keep the flaming thing quiet while it's over here, then.
No. I'd like to talk about the murder.
If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance.
Good way to make yourself a suspect. Found a broken droid.
That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. Waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were.
Any idea which scavenger got to the droid?
I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though.
Where?
That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There's a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else.
We already fixed him as well.
is quite handy.
I think it's that one.
Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. You might have even bought some.
Okay. Oh, we gained influence with T3. Yay! Does that mean he's... Yeah! Evil droid. As if the Mando is the least evil. Right, okay. Let's go 3. Go 3. Go C. I was honestly contemplating not streaming today, to be honest. I don't know what it is. I might be coming down with something, I just feel. Right. Hello.
Greetings, Master. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Need to know if you have any parts from one of Behemoth's serving droids.
Entity Behemoth unknown. I have many serving droid parts.
I want to buy those parts.
The market rate for those parts would be 25 credits.
I think I can live with that.
Thank you for your business.
Kif and the Cantina can probably do something with this. We should head back.
Thanks, Kando. Hurry this along. I haven't stabbed anything in a while. I'm getting antsy. Needs more slaughter. More slaughter. That's better. That's better. Hello? Yeah, there we go. I kind of don't want to be chewing on it, but I also need it close. Ish. Hey, Kith. I do. Murder. There we go. I have the remains of SOD3. Can you get any information from it? Let me see. You've got the head. That's where his memory core is. Give me a minute or two. That should do it. Let's take a look at his last feed. This should be very enlightening. Unless it's... Oh, no. Okay. I thought it was going to glitch then and be just purple.
What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Oh, he didn't see the arc. Oh! Yeah, okay. Beast Hunter guy then. There you go. It seems this recording proves that the killer came from the marketplace. You may want to show this to Nico. We just... Ugh. I've already worked it out. I can tell from the armor.
My deck is still...
Murder.
Foul business.
I want to show you the last transmission.
If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Oh, is that it?
Nico, is it? And the off-worlder. What brings the two of you here?
Dagon Gink couldn't have killed Captain Sulio.
That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
You deal with that, Nico.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was
Oh, he's
playing
spinning a
Bazak.
full-on tail
It was a
here.
prosperous night.
The
That
bard
should
goes
do it.
on.
We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our
I've
investigation.
worked it out. The guy who was like, good, she deserved it, and is wearing the
You have
armor.
been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive.
Apparently they're always fighting. There we go. They weren't really fighting. The regulars of the cantina can vouch for that.
Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other.
Please. I call my friends the worst things. But yeah. They were friends. Sometimes friends tease each other. They just took it to an extreme.
You expect me to believe...
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. Well, there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
What do we got? So other people... But Dagon was coming from inside the bar with Nico.
I've already given my report, Off-Worlder. He came from his office, like I said.
The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Solio was killed, and he did
So
not have
God
an
knows
alibi.
how many people, if that's your only evidence. He came from his office, but recording of the murder shows that the shot came from the opposite direction.
You have a recording? Well, I'm sure you're just misinterpreting
Well,
it.
look
I've
at
seen
it,
it
old man.
myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gant. The real killer is still loose.
Very
He's in
well,
the cantina.
Captain. Set Gent free then. But if later
the
it turns
Beast
out
Rider
that he
guy,
did
come
do
on.
it, it's going to be on your head.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gant out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat.
That's not even the half of it. The Major seemed particularly unwilling to believe Dagon was innocent. Seems like a grudge.
The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators.
Oh? What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say any more. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gant's office, some men will bring him there shortly.
Cool.
Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Yeah, you do. Just a little bit.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. What the hell happened to you anyway? Your face looks like the back end
You
of a
ain't pretty
U-back.
either.
Well, regardless, I owe you and Mandalore one.
Mandalore said you might be able to help me out. I need to get in touch with someone from the palace.
Not many people can help you out with that. There've been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hut's vault. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with?
It is a Jedi Master.
A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a master there, I think I know who it is.
Maybe the guy wearing the robes and the lightsaber. Come on. Who do you think it is? Oh, no. Can you get in touch with someone inside the palace then or not?
There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out.
Yeah, but
Thing
just come
is,
out with it.
Scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks.
Still got to hunt the scavengers
So
then.
here's the punchline. I need those discs because they have some contact information on them. People I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisk has the procedure.
Okay. Curious what this procedure is, but who has them? Give me your guesses.
The Kells gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. You take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted
we can manage on
holodisk.
our own.
After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
Oh, and a short lightsaber. Interesting. Odd. Weird. Weird. Okay. Anything in here of interest? There's a bag. Chems. Fair. Lab. Pouch. I love that our quest is to get his stuff back, meanwhile we're looting what is left. Don't mind me though, buddy. Why are you storing corpses? Just not worry about that right now. Use the station. Yeah, nothing really useful comes from labs for us. Okay, it's workbenches or nothing. Oh, Captain Ulrican is patrolling the Western Square, try to ambush him, it would be best to do it when there are no witnesses around. I mean, could probably do it either way, but you know. Right, so it wants us to do it. Hey, welcome back, dude. Good to see you. Good to see you. We've cleared Dagon of the murder. Now I'm trying to kill a captain. Aha! No witnesses here. Good place to stop.
Stay out of trouble.
Hey! I love it when the commands get used. Yeah, it's all good. It's been kind of a slow start, plus at least 10 minutes of that is the intro, to be fair, so always knock that off. Wow! Okay. When they find your body, they will have to sew you back together for your funeral. I feel kind of bad because he seems like a fine dude, but, you know, in fact, kill. Dark. Of course we got dark side points. Literally, how? It annoys me whenever random non-force users can resist powers. Oh, he's dead. He's already dead. Security tunneler. Okay. Let's make it obvious. I'm just going to run away from the murder scene twirling lightsabers. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. No one will ever solve this. Literally unsolvable. Actually, I'm probably going the wrong way. Where? Dagon's office. Yeah, I needed to go that way. Anyway. You're good, man? Hope you are good. Kind of a bit tired today. I'm a little bit hungry. I made the mistake before stream of I really want to play a bit of Dragon Ball, but because I was tired and hungry, I pretty much got my ass handed to me. Plus, I've been doing a bit of training mode practicing combos and stuff, and I was overthinking it rather than just going with it. I was somehow doing worse than first time I jumped in the game. Seems weird that the Beast Rider's just hanging around in heavy battle armor. Yeah. Yeah. It would presumably be kind of uncomfortable. Where and who is Ander? I can't think. As I say, apart from being a little bit tired and hungry, I'm all good. I'm all good. Looking forward to a day off. That's not until Monday. Such is life. Such is life. Right. No. Isis Cantina. That's literally where we were. God damn it. Market Square. While we're here, though, we can look for this Ander. Ah, okay. That was
You're
good.
back to visit me. So all 3 captains have been removed from their posts. You're quite impressive.
You couldn't sound more
Here's
shifty.
the reward I promised.
I
I'll
mean,
let my
you did
friends
get us
know
to kill
they're able assistants.
the
I'm certain
militia,
you can return
but
the favor at some point in the future. You've made a powerful ally, Jedi.
oh yeah. Yeah. I wish there was somewhere it... Is there not somewhere it shows... Ah, completed. Here we go. Got a reward for moving. Maybe I'll tell you out in the future. Okay. Okay. Back we go. I love that sound. Whenever, because the game, far and away my biggest exposure to lightsabers and their sounds and stuff is Jedi Academy, and always just makes me think of those days. I do have it on Steam, and I think of going back to it sometimes, but it wouldn't be the same. Like, I played that, what, 12, 13 years ago? Planned it up and everything. Beast Rider back L. Didn't want to do that. Oh, you swap places. Yeah, a lot of people I met in the game like came there from Outcast, and honestly, I probably wouldn't have even played Jedi Academy, but don't know. Don't think I've ever actually asked what country you're even in, but anyway, I was in a generic PC shop in England called PC World, and with my parents, I assume it's for some reason getting something. Anyway, they always had these racks and racks of just random games cheap, and I'd never heard of most of them, and I was just like, Star Wars, yes.
What do you want?
Didn't play
here,
any of the other
The room is taken.
Jedi
the
Knight
whole
games.
cantina is taken. You should leave.
F off. Britannia. Fair play, fair play. Yeah, you know PC World then. But yeah, it was literally one of those, like, right by the checkout things, and I was just like, I have a bit of money, I can get this. Put it in. Spent a lot of time in that. That was in the 56k modem days as well, so when I'm trying to play online with a clan, it's just like, oh, no, telephone went. Ugh. Broadband. So much easier. You have something that belongs to Dagon Ghent. I want it back.
You? And just how do you intend to do that?
First, I intend to cut you down in front of your men. Then after I kill them, I'll take it off your corpse. How does that work for you?
Those words will be your last.
Are we sure about this? Are we absolutely sure about this? Will they be my last? You literally can't deal enough damage against me. Look how ridiculous this is, and I'm not even a force wielder. Next KOTOR I play is 100% going to be full Jedi Wizard mode. Spamming all the powers out. Nobody will ever solve this murder either. Was that a head? It looked like a head. Another open visa as well. That's handy. When the best weapons you can find are apparently Gamorrean. I would assume that's not a species known for its fine craftsmanship. Really? Yeah, pretty much is. It's kind of ridiculous. Anyway, there we go. Who else wanted a open visa? Still many people looking for one. Trying to think. You wanted one, didn't you? What are you going to offer? Oh, quick tip. Go on. Go on. Don't hand in the hollow discs. Really? Let's... Before you use the open visa. Use it or give it to somebody? Right, okay, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have even thought of... That's weird. That's weird. Where's... Ah, here we go. This is a set of Dagon Ghent's encrypted holodiscs. Without the proper encryption key, they're effectively worthless. However, yeah, they could be priceless in his hands. Yeah, fair enough. Let's... I can't... I gave it to the one bad option. I do have an extra open visa. You do? Listen, I'll give you all I've got. 500 credits. Please, help another captain out. Sets in motion the civil war. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. I'll consider it. I have some things I have to do right now, though. 500 isn't very much. Time to try and see who else wanted one. Probably some people in that cantina, actually. I should probably turn right back around. Yeah. Let's go check the others with names. Although I don't think when I did the rounds earlier there was anybody else except him asking for one. Patron. Guy in red. What, Kif? Can't be him.
Welcome back. My deck is...
Guy in red. No. One at the start. Ah, yes. There was some right by our ship, weren't there? That's right. Yeah, I guess so. Sorry, dude. You're staying here for a while. What? What? There we go. But yeah. I still constantly, whenever I'm doing Star Wars stuff, want to go back to Jedi Academy though. I really want to. I just don't want it to ruin my old opinion of the game. I'm sure it stands up. I wonder if there's even a multiplayer community still. Running. There we go. Did they also want one? They did, didn't they?
So, you're back. My offer still
well, that's a lot better than 500.
2,000 credits for an open starport visa.
Sounds valuable. Somebody will probably give me more.
I only know of one person who might offer something comparable. And what's going on there is illegal. I'm a legitimate trader.
Is that the person I already gave it to?
There's
yeah,
only one thing ultimately more important.
Let's try this again.
So,
I guess I have to inform him I have one first. Just so happens that I do have one.
This is excellent news. I'll gladly pay you 2,000 credits for it.
It's worth more than that.
It is worth more, indeed. The highest I can pay is 3,000 credits.
Better, I guess. Yeah, have it.
No, the pleasure is all mine.
It definitely is all yours. Right, I guess we can start the Civil War then. It's probably going to be a fairly shortish stream today. I want to, if I go too long, I'm going to get super hungry, but... Fancying Chippy. It is a Friday. It's a place by me that does really good burgers as well. I feel like I deserve a Friday treat. I assume we're all good to talk to Dagon now then. Hand over the hollow discs. If I even remember where his office is. Yeah, it is that one. If I didn't have work at 4 AM, I would. I'd love to stream all night, but
have you found the encrypted holodiscs yet? I won't be able to get a hold of my contact from the palace without it.
I usually get at least one day off at the weekend though, so I can get at least one late stream in over the weekend. But unfortunately this week, I'm working all of it. Obviously, since my next day off is Monday. I do try though. Got hollow disc from Bakel.
Great going there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. I should be able to get a meeting with your Jedi Master shortly. You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you best do it now.
Thanks for the heads up.
You're dealing with serious politics by contacting him. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in ISIS anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with this.
Yeah, contact them now.
Yeah, I'll get on it. Just grab a cot and rest a bit. Once they get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
The term cot always makes me think of, like, child
Is
beds.
this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. That clue is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls, the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something.
I think next late stream I might jump back into some more Bloodborne. I haven't played that since finishing it.
But please, be cautious.
And I love that combat. Souls games are very much my jam.
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
They're the ones I'm actually good at as well. I need to play more of the games I'm good at.
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is a full battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
We just get to kill him right here. Master KOTOR, didn't know you. Oh, didn't know you were still alive. Well, no, I guess we didn't. Character didn't see the cutscene.
KOTOR, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company.
Oh?
Strange times.
You were my
strange
specific master.
Though. No, I survived the war, if only just. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore, even an old friend.
I want to know why I was cast out of the Order. Yeah, this is my main question.
You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with him was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy, but there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an explanation.
Am I interrupting?
Yeah, you are.
I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain, only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me.
Dude, I've pretty much been helping you.
Aim. Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
This is Baku, right?
I'll get word to you when I'm able.
That's...
Run!
What have you done to my men? Blast! Men, take care of her. I won't let KOTOR escape.
Are you really just gonna stun everyone and peace out? Oh. I want to say mow them down, but I also want T3 to be my buddy. T3, are you really gonna be my moral counterbalance? I guess you are. A little bit at least. Please don't give me light side points for this. Of course we're not going to harm the innocent bystanders, T3. Yeah, but... maybe T3 just can't really be our best buddy when we go down this path. He's not going to like this, is he? But I guess we're going to mow them down like tall grass. Sorry, little buddy. Oh, he didn't care. Unless it pops up in a second. How about... Oh, yeah, influence lost. There we go. This is all kinds of efficient. They're killing my little buddy!
Stop the fighting! Stop! Sergeant, take care of the witnesses. I'm sorry we had to do that.
What? How dare you interrupt my meeting with KOTOR? You cost me my chance to kill him.
Appearances have to be maintained, and I'm afraid we don't have much time. You've helped out General Vaklu, and he understands how to show gratitude.
Which is why this was also confusing, but...
Terrible allies. They want you dead. However, the General believes you could ultimately be an even greater
smart man.
But we have to maintain appearances. Do you understand?
Do not patronize me. Of course I understand.
I meant no offense. I am sorry.
Why does the General want an alliance with me, except obviously the fact I'm absolute badass?
You helped Ander with something that has been a serious problem for us. The General believes you have already been a more faithful ally than our current ones. I assume you want to know more about our ally. There is little we know about him, or her, even.
Okay.
It's a Sith Lord.
Oh.
No idea of the name. Frankly, we had no idea
Interesting.
who we were dealing with at first. And by the time we did, it was too late.
Which one? Probably the one in the mask. And what do you want of me, then?
The General believes we can make a new alliance that will be in both of our interests. Vaklu wants to control all of Onderon, and perhaps more down the road.
Oh?
The Republic's time is
He
nearly
wants to
over,
increase the Lebensraum.
and strong men like him will rule the age to come. You have shown that you are strong too, and he feels it inevitable that you become a force to be reckoned with. We'd like to ask your
He's not
assistance
wrong.
in dealing with our ally, the Sith Lord. We have much to offer in return.
What are you offering?
Eventually, we will attack Queen Talia's palace. Iziz is an ancient city filled with artifacts from our darker past. Some of those might be especially useful to you.
Oh, really?
Besides, the Sith Lord wants you dead, and an enemy of our enemy.
Him wanting me dead is by the by. How does this work, then?
For now, it's simple. We have to act like you're our enemy. When you leave this cantina, my men have orders to kill you.
So they're gonna die.
There is no way they could possibly stand up to you. But they don't know that. Leave Iziz, and don't come back until we send a message for you. If the payment I've offered you is insufficient, I assure you General Vaklu himself can offer you a satisfactory...
You better do.
You must
We need the
make
money,
a
money,
choice.
money.
Will you support us, or the Queen?
Vaklu is a political animal, but he has never
Figures.
backed out of a deal. The Sith must have changed their arrangement substantially for him to consider betraying them. You can trust his offer. He's far more capable than Queen Talia is. I think allying with him is the best course.
I mean, military rule tends to only work out well during war times. So, but the Queen does seem like a bit of a naive idiot. I sense no duplicity in this offer as well. I don't have much awareness, but it's working.
Credibility is important in Onderon politics. If he betrayed you and betrayed the Sith, his reign would be a short one.
I care for only one thing, dealing with Master Kavar.
That can easily be arranged. That is also in both of our interests. We have a deal then. Like I told you, the men outside will try to kill you. We will talk later.
Yeah, but when you have like... Yeah, exactly. When you have an armed uprising coming, there's sometimes people just won't listen to words. As much as in an ideal world this would not be the case. Sometimes you just gotta throw down. Oh wow, really? Oh, you got hits in. Oh, screw you guys. Miss? Miss? Are you for real? There, get wrecked. Oh shit. Okay, in fact... Oh wow. Come on, guys. Health refilling. They nearly killed T3. Little buddy. None of the civvies seem all that bothered. Hilariously. Whoa, I love that move. Okay, okay. We dinged. Let's ding. T3, you will be my friend if it's the last thing I do. I think 15 persuade's probably enough. Although, at this point, I'm probably never going to get treat injury up high enough to be worth it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, not even equip a lightsaber. I wonder how manageable that is. If you can keep the force points going. Don't need mind trick. Reduces attributes by 2. Huh. This actually seems quite strong. I mean, if anything, probably the start would be a little easier because you don't need a decent weapon. I mean, you'll have limited force powers, but if you can stun them while your allies just deal with them. Yeah. I don't know which game I'd play that in, though. Possibly, KOTOR 1 light side powers only. Potentially. I'm tempted by the force screen, to be honest. Screw it. It intrigues me. God knows if I'll ever use it, but it's there. Are you less dark side now? No, you're still pretty dark side, but one would be harder. Actually, yes, now think about it, because you don't get to start as a Jedi, yeah. Although with mods, you can just skip Taris. Which wouldn't be a problem, because it's not really the point. If it was being a specific run. Dunno. You have a lot of stuff. Everyone's carrying gear. Shields. Shields and meds are always useful. As are credits. Automation gloves. Where are we? Demo repair, Dex +3. Oh, okay. Droids can't wear gloves though, otherwise HK would be kind of good with them. Yeah, that's fine. No, not the droid. That's the one I want. That's the one I want even. Jesus Christ, can't talk today. Are we good? Are we free from attacks? Oh no. HK with mittens would be awesome. Leap. No, no leap. Fine. Rip. How does Flurry do less? Goodies from you too? Everyone has goodies. Cool. So, not only are these guys getting me closer to killing the Jedi, to be fair, they already interrupted me killing the Jedi, but they're getting me back there again. And they're sending, like, waves of jobbers at me to just slaughter, which is always fun.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on?
And they're giving me drops of money as well. Why aren't you shooting at me? All the other soldiers have been.
What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags?
Slags? Really?
Recently.
It's broad daylight. They were wearing uniforms. Do I want to tell them that? You know what? I'm in a hurry. I'll be going.
Listen, if you really were in a fight, you should report it to the soldiers. The West Square is a dangerous place.
Yeah, I'll report the fight with the soldiers to the soldiers. Yeah, I'll get right on that.
You know what to do.
What? 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 Are you mad? Commoner wants some. Yeah, good move, dude. Which one is it that Determination is probably the one I want to keep it on. So, soldiers and random...
Diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
What? Are you for real? Are you for real? Isn't this a little bit much? Ugh. Fine. Kill them all. Kill them all. Can't really kill a turret, I guess, but... Where are you? Leap! Yeah! Perfect. Oh, I have the storm. I didn't realise. I forgot I'd completely upgraded it. It's way more useful. Actually, I seem to have so many force powers now that this is kind of ridiculous. Force points, even. I should use more force powers, definitely. Any drops? No. No. Not off a turret. Makes sense. None of these guys seem bothered that I'm now going to walk past.
Your
Oh,
visa's
no, they
been
are
scanned.
bothered.
You're cleared to leave.
No.
I'd leave right away. Things are going crazy in this
No,
quarter.
they are just letting me through, despite the fact their turrets just clearly targeted me. They're like, must be some error. We're not going to apologise, and we're not going to follow up on it. We're just going to...
The shuttle is
just going to roll with
ahead.
it.
I think we should get out of here fast. It's going to be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
Sure. This way? Oh, look at this. Another ambush. At least since we don't have HK with us this time, we get to fight the full party. Let's do that.
Unnecessary observation. You are
Oh.
eliminating many of us Jedi, but such actions only delay the inevitable. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
This is your idea of termination of hostilities, is it? Let's leap in. Yeah! No. They're dying too fast, it's not worth using the force powers. Like a knife through butter. Droid duraplating. Ooh. Not that one. Defense 7. Defense 10. Originally used on starship hulls, Durasteel is the most cost-effective way to prevent the destruction of your droids. Mark II is the heaviest mass production armor available on the open market. Yeah, I'm not sure who they're referring to as their master. I keep forgetting about that. I have Fury. I could be even more ragey. Oh, the damage could be higher. Can take the shuttle back to Duxon. Yeah, I think we're okay to do that. It's too late now. Good old Johnny Williams. Probably didn't write the score for this, but it's obviously inspired by him.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you.
Okay.
The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon
We have a lot of blasters.
Clans anyway.
That sounds altruistic. Didn't know you had it in you.
I don't have it in me. It's a matter of self-interest. The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, it's inevitable that the Sith will dominate the Republic. And then my people would be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause is a matter of necessity. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we'd fare in the service of their like.
I haven't read that far.
Enough for now.
I didn't know that.
We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebonhawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
Shut up, Hatton. No one asked you. Oh, it's empty. Of course it's empty. Running! I don't think there's anything we want from here either. We pretty much cleared everything out. This way. I dislike Atten because he's basically like Carth. And there's always a Carth. It's probably not entirely earned by him, but I hate Carth enough that it carries over. Whoever is most like him is going to receive the hates. Let's double check we've actually fully explored the jungle, now that I think about it. Seems so. Straight south. Although, actually, to be fair, Atten doesn't seem like as much of a stick in the mud. He's not as bad. Boom, boom, boom. That's the zone. Okay, there's the tiniest bit that we didn't explore. Hardly worth it. Oh yeah? Yeah, I mean, he shows good aligned, but he doesn't necessarily seem to be acting that way. Oh, come on. Let me through. Are you for real? Are you actually going to stand in the middle of the path? Nope, there we go. We're all good. We can talk to him. We should probably talk to everyone now that we've done some of this planet. See if there's anything new at least. Wait, no, that's not our ship. Our ship is slightly less crashed than that. Double check there's nothing particularly interesting missed in that tiny little bit of fog of war. Teeny tiny little bit of fog of war. Our left remains. That's a find already. Sith power gauntlets are pretty good. I think they're what I'm using, seem to give a pretty hefty strength bonus. You're just, yeah, you're just the fast travel guy. Okay. Fair. Fair. Can we go to a different planet now then? And we just come back here later? Oh. Hello? What? You gonna talk?
At last you understand, tiny Jedi.
What?
You? Who are you? What are you doing on this
Enough. What did you see in the web of worlds that have died? What did you see when you saw it through the Force?
I see the death of the galaxy.
He's Jedi?
Of life. At first, I thought it was just conquest. But it's more terrible than that. It's an echo, spreading outwards, killing everything. It's not possible.
I probably should have took him in the party at least once.
Young one. You could have been so much more, even with your wide-eyed innocence, your naive love for others. Now you understand
Very
the
naive
magnitude
indeed.
of what is being done.
I know you. Not even the markings of the dark side can hide it. Why have you done this?
I? Do you think I seek the death of all living things? There is no victory in such things.
No.
I do not want to win our war like this, little Jedi. When I win, I wish it to be because I was right, my teachings true.
Good luck with
How
that.
long have you been here? Among us?
You
What?
know the truth.
Who is she?
I have always been here, watching and listening to the echo you have found. You know its source and what must be done.
What?
I will not let you hurt her.
Little Jedi,
Huh?
you cannot stop me. But
I'm
you
so
will forget
confused.
this. Your mind is worse than the others, so open, so trusting. Your feelings for her are your weakness. Yet I will gift you with this. You will remember what you have discovered when the time is correct. Know that you have seen what formerly only I knew. Now we shall see if you have the strength to stop what comes.
I'm so confused. Also, is her, like, Force speciality just fucking with people's heads? Because that's pretty strong.
My life for yours.
Damn right. Questions?
I will answer what I...
No, none of that looks new. Okay. What, Kreia? Yeah, she's got a lot going on. Definitely. I assume I put the stuff in my robes as much as I can. This is fine.
Query, is there...
No. You just keep wanting me to order you to kill people, that's fine. You have nothing new. T3? Can we salvage our relationship? T3, did you know Mandalore? I'll go back and check that in a moment, yeah. I forgot about that. Once? Why doesn't he recognize you? It's a good question. Probably thinks all droids look the same. Droidist. Disgraceful. Yeah, but not every droid is the same. Well, unless you're a Mandalorian, maybe. I was just making an observation. I can tell you apart from... No, that doesn't sound... Well... that sounds a bit iffy. Screw it. Just making an observation. I can tell you apart from other droids. Well, most of them. What happened to Kando? Kando the Mando. Oh yeah? What do you mean you don't remember? Restraining bolts. Selective memory damage. Yeah, that is convenient. I feel like he's constantly fucking with me. Right, let's go. At least we didn't lose influence. HK.
Query.
Just some questions?
Statement. Ah, more questions. Wonderful.
You love it. I wanted to talk about the other HK units.
Statement. Ah, yes. Them. Very well. What did you wish to know?
Do you know where these clones are being created? I wish it showed me what just happened. Hang on. Unless I accidentally double-clicked or something, it just kind of skipped past it. The facility that is creating these cruder, unsophisticated versions of me is located on Telos. I propose we go there and turn it into a smoldering crater. Cannot visit it at free will. Will trigger further along the main plot. Okay, so I assume since we have asked, that now means when it would pop up, it will. I'm guessing, hopefully. Odd quest. Also, I find it odd that nothing goes on in this room. Bit of a waste. Oh, Kreia, you suspicious old hag.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Oh, I sure have. Just a reminder, it was left with big holes because of the rushed dev time, so the modders had to recreate some of it. Oh, okay, is this some of the restored content? Was the HK factory not even in the base game then? Because I don't remember it. Obviously when I played it however many years ago, I didn't mod it or anything, it was off the disc. Still no idea where that disc is, but... yes, and I need some answers.
Ask, and I will answer.
Did you know Revan? Don't think we've asked that before.
I misspoke before, and I do not wish to choose my words unwisely again. Leave this be.
Okay.
Ask.
I feel like we've asked everything else. How did Revan amass a huge force against the Republic? I already know the answer to this, but maybe it'll unlock something.
A discussion, perhaps.
Oh, god damn it. What about the crystal?
That crystal is bonded to you. Most interesting. Your crystal does not perfectly reflect your current self.
What?
Remove it from your lightsaber, then ask me about it again. Is there something else you wished?
Wait, what? It doesn't perfectly reflect my current self. What? Weird. Okay, I'll take it out, I guess. Are we... We are currently maxed out on the dark side. Also, by the way, like, +1 to 8 damage doesn't really seem like the greatest buff. I don't know what the light side one is, but can't be much worse. Right, so this currently does 2 charisma, 2 dex, 3 strength. And see what she changes.
That crystal is bonded to... Let me focus on... There. Now, is there some...
Fully in tune with me again. Sure. Let's see if that's actually changed anything. I'm curious. Yeah, but she said it didn't really... That's what was weird. Oh, where am I? She said it didn't really match us anymore. What? Oh, there we go. Oh, it does more. +3 charisma, +3 dex, +4 strength. Damage +3. Is this just because we're a higher level now? So it'll keep getting a little bit stronger? I mean, that's kind of cool. What is... Somewhere? It's not somewhere where it actually just straight up shows... Damn it. Oh, there we go. To hit, +34, 23 to 66. +30. How are we missing? If this was D&D, +34 to hit would just be the most ridiculous thing in the world. Sure. We've not spoken to you for a bit, or ever really.
Yes? Is something wrong?
Ooh, med packs.
Certainly. Let me see how many I can make.
But yeah, I would assume it's based off class and alignment, judging by it.
Very well.
Okay, don't think he actually gave me anything, but... you said you had medical training?
Yes. I have been trained by some of the best researchers in the Republic, which is a humbling experience, let me tell you. But if you ever need some medical items broken down or constructed, let me know.
We can kind of do that ourselves. Let's try it though. So this is, yeah, the same as going to the lab. Great, you're super useful. Gave me a life support.
Yes.
And he's
Is something wrong?
moonwalking around. Some questions.
Very well.
Is this new? Do you know what happened to the Jedi? Might be new.
No. It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish.
Oh, we've already had this. Yeah. We've done that. Sounds familiar. Mando.
The ship you have here. Where did you get it?
We requisitioned it from the clutches of a Sith warship.
I see. Well, you were lucky to get it then. This is a fast ship. Well made. I'll bet she'd
I'll
have
pull
some
the other one.
stories
Come
to
on.
tell. Now, was
Playing
there
coy.
something else you needed?
Ooh, he gives stims. What's your take on the Republic? Fairly sure now this is going to get answered.
The Republic is a stagnant beast that had been killing its people for years before the wars began. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead.
Probably not wrong. You seem awfully complimentary of... yeah, awfully complimentary of Revan, considering he almost destroyed your people.
Only Revan was worthy of our respect. We swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition.
I think this may just be similar to something I've heard before.
Forces. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought.
No, we've had this before. Yeah, we've definitely done this before. Can you tell me about the Mandos?
The Republic thinks my people are dead, scattered. They are wrong. You should have destroyed
I hear you,
when you had the
T3.
chance. As long as one Mandalorian lives, we will survive.
Boba.
Our honor, fortunes, and lives revolve around
I assume he is the last
From
Mando.
our earliest history, this has been our way.
I think it's at least implied. Could be wrong. May not ever actually be implied. I've always assumed it though, I guess. My life has revolved around the same things.
Which is one of the reasons I travel with you. It pleases me that you recognize the truth. The Mandalorian clans will be united. Then we will take back our place in the galaxy. But we live
I
in
don't know about
times
that
of
though.
action, and I've said enough for now. We can speak of this again.
Sounds like you're overreaching. You're asking for trouble. Are you certain the clans will follow you even?
We have suffered defeats before, but none like our defeat at Malachor. Our spirit may have faded, but it hasn't died. It will burn bright again, like a star in the heavens.
Like a star. Why haven't they done this before?
The end of the Mandalorian Wars was something new and unknown to us. Revan fought us like a true warrior and defeated us on our own terms. Revan embodied our philosophy and showed us our own weaknesses. Then he exploited them. It was
Crushed
a
the
painful
soul.
lesson. With Mandalore dead, our weapons taken, and our pride destroyed, many lost their way. But I will change that.
I'd like to help you.
I would appreciate your help. Many in the Republic look at the Mandalores as wild and violent kinrath. Now, after many
At least he can disrupt things.
new Mandalore has
Draws
returned.
aggro from us,
We
right?
have a long tradition of honor in dealing with allies and those who provide
Still
us
don't
aid.
think Mandalore trying to get Mandalorians trying to raise an army again is a great plan for them,
I
though.
can tell you want to know more, but we can talk more
Although I
later
guess
about
at this point in the
Now, was there
universe,
something else
there
you
isn't
needed?
a whole lot of people around. Oh, I suppose the Sith would have something to say about it. But still. So how did you become Mandalore? Hey, there's an interesting one.
Being Mandalore is the greatest honor for our people. Mandalore's helmet is passed from one leader to the next. When Revan executed Mandalore before our eyes, he cast Mandalore's helmet away, denied it to us. He took Mandalore's helmet and left with it. If he hadn't done that, the new Mandalore would have been chosen that day, but without leadership
Sounds very
and
simple.
direction. The clans scattered, fell apart.
Probably why you took the helmet then. How did you find the helmet?
During the Jedi Civil War, I met and traveled with Revan. I was there with him when he defeated Darth Malak, and traveled with him afterwards.
Yeah, here we
Eventually,
go.
he told me where he had taken the helmet. He set me upon this path. We can talk about Revan and other things later if you like. You know enough for now.
He's not being too
Now, was
coy
there
about that
something else
part
you
at
needed?
least. Can you give me stims?
Already gave you my last one. Go.
Yeah,
now
we've already. Fine. I keep wanting to call the Wookiee Zalbar. Where's he gone? He was around here a minute ago. No. Fuck's his name? Hanha. There we go. Hanha, anything useful? Thought I smelled your stench. Speak human, then leave me be. Rude. Yeah, you will speak to me with respect, or I will break you. I will do as you ask. Damn right you will. Why are you pacing? Because this ship stinks of metal. Stinks of a cage. If I stay in one place, the red behind my eyes grows to blood. Okay, fine. Well, more questions? Never seemed to bother Chewie, though. Whole being in a ship thing. Hanha, what is the source of your strength? Need more influence. You know nothing of strength, human. You know little of me. It is the way of prey. Why do you follow me? Doesn't he have a life debt with us? That seems like a dumb question. Because the weak must obey the strong. As long as I'm here, I will force you to be strong. For the moment you show weakness, I shall be at your throat. Sounds like we should just kill you now. When you die, our debt shall be settled. He seems to have a weird take on the life debt thing. So, one day you will try to kill me just like you did to Mira, I'm guessing? No, one day you will die as Mira did. It is different. Semantics. I shall be there at the moment when your life dies. I will watch it go from your body, fleeing for somewhere else. As long as you obey me, I couldn't really care less. I believe you are correct, human, and so wrong at the same time. It is enough, I think. I can't do a Wookiee. You have taken me prisoner, but do not own me. Oh no, that's right. I see the slaves you have gathered around you. You are as much a slaver as the tribe of Zerka. But the price of that slavery lies behind the eyes, in the heart. Do not think we are different, you and I. You are as much of a monster, an exile, as I am. We both walk in the Shadowlands to prove ourselves great. He's an exile as well, then. Sounds like another Wookiee from a KOTOR game. What's that debt you mentioned? Not for you to know, or for me to share. You have no influence. Why did you kill Mira? Because I was the stronger and she was the... Yeah, also no influence. There was no other reason. She was weak behind her eyes and in her spirit. Persuade, maybe? What weakness about her made you want to kill her? Success. By the hunters, it is said that she spared my life. There is no truth in such words. He was upset. She spared my life as an insult, to break my spirit. She held my life in her hands, and she cast it away. So he's salty that he lost the fight and didn't get killed. Sounds like. If Mira spared your life, it was likely to humiliate you before others rather than mercy. Let's fuck with him. Do not think you understand, human, but what she did was an insult, yes. Other questions. Do you know what love is, Hanha? I understand mating. Yeah, we've had this. Forget it. Influence gained, though. Bonus. No honor? No? Didn't really have a chance to get to know her this playthrough, unfortunately. Maybe the next one.
Is there something you wish to do for me?
I wanted to talk about your operations on Nar Shaddaa.
As anxious as I am to give away all my trade secrets,
Okay.
you will understand if I choose
Need more
not
influence
to
with the
answer such
newbies.
questions.
Considering I saved you, you could be more grateful.
The fact we are even...
Yeah, but we've had that as well. Damn it. Right, I guess that pretty much leaves Atten. Yeah, but I mean, how much do you trust a walking carpet? Are you having fun tapping on that keyboard whilst holding blasters? Good work,
Something up?
Atten. Questions.
Alright, what did you want to know?
What made you leave the Sith?
No, I don't think we're ready for
Yeah.
that conversation yet.
Okay. Fine, whatever. So I guess we leave the planet. We can travel to Onderon, though. Do we, though, is the question. Or is it time for Korriban? Let's try, I guess. Due to the recent turmoil, Onderon officials have closed eyes to... Yeah, okay. That's fine. It said it'd pop up automatically in the story later. That's what it said. Hang on. Is it? Yeah, it's not incompleted. It's not on here anymore either, but that's what that droid interrogation was. I'm gonna keep going and trust that it's gonna let me go there eventually. There's an actual settlement on Korriban? I guess if the Sith are in power. Makes a lot of sense to build on there. Don't know if it's actually the home planet of the Sith or just their spiritual home. Like, it has a big temple. I think it might be the actual home of the Sith. So it has all the really old stuff, doesn't it? The old temples and statues and whatnot. Yeah. Those low poly statues don't look great. 4 strongest Sith Lords. Oh god. Guess we're gonna be doing some fighting.
We've hit the ground. This is Korriban. Why would one of the Jedi you're looking for come here?
An adequate job, pilot. Perhaps here there is some trace of those who pursue us. I sense that we may be truly alone on the surface.
There are signs of life on the surface. Beasts by the dozen. So don't worry, you won't be quite as lonesome as she makes out. You might want to keep your, lightsaber sharp. Or
you an
do
idiot.
whatever you do in these situations.
Although
How do you
I
sharpen
think
a
that
lightsaber?
the pilot's mechanical devices are probably accurate. If there are Sith here, their numbers are few and they are hidden.
It seems quiet. Just the wind. But deep beneath the surface, you can feel the pain of what took place here. This place merely tolerates sentience walking upon it. It is pleased to have been left alone. There is great power here for those with the ambition to use it. There is great power in this place for those who can hear its call.
There is much that would draw a Jedi to this place. The resting grounds of the ancient.
By any chance, when their
more
lips don't
recently
move, is that the
departed
cut
Sith
dialogue that's been put
contain
back
many
in?
teachings believed lost.
That would make sense.
The most likely place to find our
Also
lost
a weird
Jedi
cut there.
is the ruins of the old academy.
Ruins of the old academy. What happened here?
It was said that
What
Revan
happened?
intended to return to Korriban to subdue any potential Sith insurgents, but Revan disappeared. It took a year or two for the Republic to send a force here to deal with any Sith that may have remained. They found Korriban much as we have, barren and lifeless. It was assumed that the remnants of the Sith turned on each other, vying for what little
As
power
Sith are wont to
remained.
do.
The Republic found evidence that several Sith Lords escaped Korriban, fleeing to
Okay.
remote sections of the galaxy.
I think we've seen at least 2 of them. Do you think there are any living here? What are we... Who are we inside?
As lifeless as
Mandalore?
it seems, the dark side is very strong here. The Sith Lords would not ignore such a powerful place. There is much that can be learned, even here. You should go to the ruins of the old academy. If there are any traces here of Sith, that is where they would be.
Okay.
If you walk Korriban's surface, you shall walk it without me.
Ah, interesting. You seem way less bothered about interacting with Jedi than Sith. Why won't you come with me?
I cannot. This place is strong with the dark side. It is difficult to center myself here. Korriban holds few secrets from me.
Maybe
but
not.
Much that you should learn.
I thought the insinuation was she was more tied to the dark side, but I guess... Alright. Korriban doesn't look that bad. I'm not afraid.
Perhaps not. But I would caution you to guard your feelings carefully here. Korriban attacks the spirit and the body.
Sure.
And there have been few who can fight its power.
Very well. Stay here and keep the engines primed in case we need to leave quickly.
I will remain here.
Because, you know, she knows how to operate the engines of the starship, apparently.
I shall contact you
All
and
the
provide
mechanical
guidance when needed.
All the mechanical
Academy
skills
is on the other side of this valley.
she's shown so far.
Be careful. Dark energy fills
Oh, excuse me.
rooms, and even the fallen Sith live still.
Oh dear. Okay. Let's get off. Don't know who I want to take. It's the wrong way. No. God damn, I get lost in the ship. It's this way. Helps if you go the right direction. Right, so we can't take Kreia. I feel like taking Hanha. I don't really know why. We haven't done anything with Disciple. And honestly, I feel like I'm okay with that. Should probably take a droid, at least. T3, you've been kind of left out of it a bit too much. You're staying with us. And it makes sense to take a Sith to a Sith planet. This is my thinking. Ooh. Singing Valley.
The structures you see around you are the plundered tombs of the ancient Sith Lords. Each tomb was once infused
Already see that
with the
ambush
history
up
and
ahead
heritage
there.
of the old Sith Empire, containing great mysteries and powerful relics
Looks
of
like
the Force.
HK units at that.
However, even the many traps could not long hold back the curious, the fools, and the weak. And so these tombs fell, spilling their secrets into the hands of those unable to comprehend or preserve them.
Like us! Let's go do a looting. Yeah. Stealth is so pointless right now. Get some influence with Kreia. Why do you have 2-weapon fighting? And dueling? I don't think I gave you... If I did, it was by accident. Whoopsie. Dual strike, no. No. Probably dual strike then. Seems generically useful enough. No point having armor, they're awful. Oh, hang on. Master Crit Strike. Much more obvious choice. Powers, here's the more interesting part. Confusion, that stuff's irrelevant. Burst of speed though, bonus attacks. I don't really care about force push a whole lot. Let's do that. Pretty happy with that. Right. Start by having your quick save. Which way was that HK ambush I thought I saw?
The broken corpses before you are all that remain of the Sith on Korriban. I doubt there is much to be gained.
Is that the victim of a chest burster? Where its ribs are broken out? She doesn't want us to loot them. Do we leave the corpses then? Let's hug one side at a time.
Before you is the tomb of the great Sith Lord, Marka Ragnos, a half-breed who possessed
Half-breed
tremendous
what?
strength, both physically and
Oh, probably
in the
half
Force.
species, yeah, that makes sense. Can loot them, just don't undermine her. Tell me more.
Ragnos held power for over a century, using his cunning to turn his enemies against each other. His death left a great vacuum of power. We're standing close to the spot where Naga Sadow first confronted Ludo.
Naga Sadow rings a bell.
Of the Sith. Their struggle nearly resulted in a civil war that would have torn the Sith apart before they ever threatened the Republic.
Sounds like civil wars are common amongst the Sith. Shocker.
Yes, it is the way of the Sith. They must continually test their strength against each other, even if it means destroying themselves.
I mean, not great for building a society, but it tends to pump out strong soldiers. All I can think of it is, no, it just sounds too much like they're basically Klingons at this point. I've been watching too much Next Generation lately. So what happened between Sadow and Kresh?
As fate would have it, a pair of hyperspace explorers from Sinagar landed on Korriban. Naga Sadow manipulated the Sith into believing they were a sign of impending Republic invasion. This fear resonated with many Sith who were discontent with the lack of expansion of the Sith Empire during the reign of Marka Ragnos. Thus, Naga Sadow became
I've not
Ragnos'
watched
successor.
Discovery. I've heard very mixed reviews about it, including a lot of people saying generally that it's just not very good, but maybe I should give it a chance for
You've
myself.
disturbed the spirits of this place, and they have sent their guardians.
Oh? What are these creatures?
Hissis are semi-intelligent beasts, corrupted and strengthened by prolonged exposure to the dark
Probably
side.
gonna be quite tough against my dark
As
side
creatures
powers.
of the Force, they have a limited ability to mask their presence. Hissis are drawn to suffering and carnage. They must have fed on all the corpses left over from the war here on Korriban. The angry phantoms of the Sith, too weak to influence the sentient, have taken these Hissis as thralls to their will.
Oh, okay. Ah. Local creatures with force powers taken over by force ghosts. Interesting. Leap. Oh, there you are. Oh, you're basically a dragon. Also, calling a lizardy thing hiss hiss is kind of really high budget. Yeah, I'll probably give it a go at some point. Honestly, I got my fix of newer stuff with what's it called? The Seth MacFarlane one. I can't remember the name of it, but he did a show, and it's still very light-hearted, but it is very clearly TNG inspired. What's it called? Orwell. There we go. Yeah, I'll give it a couple of episodes. I suppose it would only be fair. As I say, I have heard very mixed things, so it's not really anything one way or the other.
Lies the tomb of Naga Sadow, successor to Marka Ragnos, and the Sith Lord responsible for nearly conquering the Republic in the Great Hyperspace War a millennia ago.
Makes me think we need a Knights of the Old Republic covering that war. Yeah, possibly, that's a good point. But I mean, I watched Enterprise. Did you like Enterprise? Because I really did not. I gave it a chance. I watched quite a lot. In fact, I think I watched like the first couple of seasons. I was just like, tell me more.
More recently, this tomb was where Revan confronted Uthar Vin, the leader of the Sith Academy.
Oh,
when
blimey.
Revan left Korriban, the
I only
Sith
watched
Academy
Voyager.
was thrown into turmoil. With their leader gone, many fought for the right to rule. And so, the Sith here turned on each other, resulting in the carnage you can see covering the surface of this valley.
See, Voyager, I don't know. A lot of people hated on that as well, and I didn't hate it, but I didn't Not gonna lie, 7 of 9 kind of saved it a lot for me. Cherry, whatever her name's booty is, but yeah, I don't know. I watched. I don't know if all, but at least most of Voyager, most of DS9. Any TNG that I've missed, because there's a lot of it, I'm catching up on.
This was the
it's a good Netflix thing to put on in the afternoon and nap
the
to.
greatest lightsaber duelist of the Sith Lords.
Tulak Horde. Go on.
His skill was considered remarkable even in his time, when many true lightsaber masters lived.
Are you saying modern Jedi are poorly skilled with the lightsaber? That's interesting, because like you compare the lightsaber combat in the original trilogy, i.e. 4, 5, 6, to the combat in the prequel trilogy 1, 2, 3, and obviously it's a lot less flashy, and you can write that off as being like they had less money and knowledge about choreography and all this, that and the other in the originals. But if they're trying to say that skills have just been lost over time, but then that's a weird one in and of itself, because isn't most of the skill of a Jedi less like traditional sword training and more the ability to see your opponent's moves beforehand and react to it? But yeah, gotta remember back in the day there was almost nothing on TV and Star Trek came around. Now they have to adapt it. I mean, yeah, for the original series, but I mean, TNG is where it really got big. And TNG is definitely my favourite, not just because of good old Jean-Luc Picard. It's the core of Star Trek, which is very, very different to Star Wars, is basically socio-political commentary, is what it boils down to for the most part, which is why all the best episodes, in my opinion, are the ones where nobody fires a phaser or shoots photon torpedoes, which is like all the time in Voyager, which is fine, it does its own thing, and I appreciated that, but I don't know. And I didn't really like Deep Space Nine, which is possibly a very controversial thing to say on the internet, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. It was... Benjamin Sisko was cool, some of the other characters were cool. I hated, like, Odo. The whole... I don't know. It's pretty focused on diplomacy. What, the new one? Discovery. If they're taking their lessons from TNG mostly, then I mean that's all good in my book, because that's what Orwell did. Orwell is a Star Trek, is very, very Star Trek influenced, but yeah, it clearly specifically is trying to be Next Generation. Anyway, are you saying modern Jedi are poorly skilled with the lightsaber?
If you were to face an ancient Sith
Discovery
Lord
has a huge amount of fighting.
you would learn that we are as children playing with toys compared to the prowess of the old masters.
Huh, interesting. What made him so good?
That is unknown, but supposedly he created a holocron to teach his technique to other Sith. The holocron would have been laid to rest in his tomb. Unfortunately, Tulak Horde's tomb was among the first penetrated by the grave robbers of the new Sith Order. If the holocron has survived, I doubt anyone living would know its location.
Damn it, we aren't going to get any sick lightsaber skills then from this tomb. Yeah, like I say, the fighting and stuff isn't my favourite part. In fact, it's my least favourite part generally. I enjoy sci-fi and space combat, but not in my Star Trek. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'll still give it a go, but it sounds like I'm probably not going to like it much. I shouldn't say it's bad. I mean, it's all opinion, isn't it? What are you doing, Robin? Oh, you have heals. I forgot about that. What are you casting now? Random buffs, I guess. Yeah, I only specify because I'm not a fan of the whole generic internet thing of everything has to be either perfect or the worst thing ever. Like, what's wrong with a little bit of in between? Absolutes are the way of the Sith. Jedi deal in shades of grey. Actually, no, Jedi are pretty much as bad as the Sith in that regard. Like, as much as they say otherwise in action. Yeah. Anyway. I tell you what, though, what I did like about Voyager, although it also happened to involve the most combat, but I loved how much play the Borg got, because the Borg are really interesting.
Paul, a fierce Sith Lord. According to legend, the blade proved more fearsome than the Master, leading to his demise.
The blade proved more fearsome than the Master. Go on.
Ajunta's dark spectre lived on through the centuries until Revan entered the Sith Lord's tomb in search of the blade. Revan calmed the angry ghost of Ajunta Paul and showed him the path back to the light.
Oh. Wait, is this something we did in KOTOR 1, or happens in KOTOR 1, I guess? What became of the blade?
Unknown. Some have suggested that the blade led to Revan's demise, as it did Ajunta Paul. That is only speculation, however. Where Revan wanders now is
so
knowledge
Revan is
that only
still
Revan
presumably alive at this point. Interesting. I wish if this was a newer game, particularly if it was a newer BioWare game, it'd do the thing of like load your old save file and then your exact character would be in, which would be pretty cool. But then if BioWare made this kind of game now, they'd fuck it up.
Here, you can just barely see the Sith archaeologists' efforts
to
uncover
like,
relics of the ancients.
Go on.
The new Sith Order sought to progress quickly by finding objects of power. I can only imagine what was lost forever due to the carelessness of these excavators. Now the excavation has been almost completely undone by 5 years of wind and sand. So does Korriban protect its secrets.
Yeah, like, saying it sucks is like, this is the thing, if you're sat with friends and you're like, it sucks, most of the time your friends, they'll understand. You're not necessarily saying like, oh, it's just awful. It's like, it translates to I don't like it, but the problem is you say these things on the internet and someone's going to get offended. Now, I'm also not saying the idea is to pander to those people, but it's easier just to avoid the argument. At least attempt clarity in the first place. Which is why sometimes I'll over-explain stuff. Preempt the argument, cut it off beforehand. Saves time, makes life easier. Computer use. Why is your security? You must have missed a bit off. Yeah, for sure. That's half the problem. It's hard to put emotion into text. Which is where emojis come in, I guess, but even then, emojis, emotes, you know what I mean. We'll get your stealth up to 25 and then I'm probably going to leave it there. More powers! Yeah. Oh, I thought I'd done that. No. Always out. Got sucked up by corpse anyway. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I hate that my mum sits there using all those poop emojis and shit. And the whole concept of there even being an emoji movie just upsets me in my soul. Which is probably partly why I prefer to use the old style. Like proper emotes. The old ones from texting back in the day. Or DeepSpeak. Hang on. I'm sure you know what I mean, but We want some of these. Oh no, it converts it. Oh, I hate you, Twitch. I don't really, but you know what I mean. I can't do proper emotes on this. It probably did make profit. Most people like shit films and TV and music. This is just the conclusion I've reached. Yeah, can't do proper ones. Oh, that's a turbo thing, isn't it? That I have the different ones. There's got to be some that it doesn't like or won't convert. Hang on. How about that one? Yeah, there we go. I beat you, system. Adhesive grenades. Maybe, this is what I was thinking. Oh, also I already see that. This is probably going to trigger 2 fights at once. But I wonder if defeating this presumably last, group of HK units will allow me to do the factory. Oh, here we go.
Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation and bring about the termination of hostilities.
Hostilities are kind of going on. Go to Telos. I shall do that. In fact, once I've killed these, I'll head back. In fact, I'll head back, park up at Telos, so hopefully I remember. And then I'm probably going to end it early, to be honest, because I'm quite hungry. I'm quite tired. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. I mean, not that old, but my hairline says I'm a lot older than I am. Fuck genetics. Droid Anatomy Library. Let's have a look. +3 versus humans. This is fine. We don't need to bother with that, really. Unless it's a quick thing at Telos, but I assume that'll be the factory. Quadrinium armor. What the hell is quadrinium armor? Quadrinium. Defense 7. Rather have a high defense. Okay, we'll do that then before we end up today. See, okay, that's simple then. What I honestly really want to do is like keep going and then mix it up, play a little bit more Dragon Ball, but after seeing my display earlier, and now I'm only going to be more hungry and tired. It's bad enough getting blown up off stream, but doing it on. Ooh, hello.
I wish to show you something.
Do I want to know? If he drops his pants, I'm cutting it off.
Not with words, but by feeling it. With the Force. Close your eyes. Feel the universe. Strip away the life on board the ship.
Feel it with the Force and close my eyes.
A resonance in the Force. Someone is consuming life, using it to feed their hunger. Each dying
went to a safe
creates
route.
An echo in the Force, and as the echoes build, it becomes a noise, deafening, destructive. It touches all life in ways that are invisible to see. The darkness, the despair created from such events breeds and grows. Someone is bringing the dark side to the galaxy through destruction. A critical point is approaching.
Doesn't sound like what we're doing at all. Just sat there like, I forgot it. What's the safe word? My amnesia. Oh no. Here come the bad times. Never had a safe word. Never had need to. Not necessarily against trying things, but hey-oh. We will be back soon, Korriban. Do not worry. It's not a bad skybox, though. The planets in particular in these videos look awful. The rest of it's kind of salvageable. Although, it's not really that hard to render distant stars. wonder if we ever go back down to the actual planet and get our personal lightsaber back from the bitch that stole it. Yeah, it does. It reminds me a lot of Coruscant from prequel trilogy, episodes 2 or 3. Like, the details there, just the resolution's lacking. But for its time, they did a damn good job of it. Like, considering they're not the big two, because back then it was basically Square Enix versus, or Squaresoft versus Blizzard trying to make the fanciest, shiniest FMVs. Everyone else was just like, that'll do. But every now and then you see a really nice one. Screw it, we'll take you two. In fact, oh no, I can't be bothered leveling either of these up. Yeah, screw it, Mandalore can come. Whatever. Come on, come on. Demo, treat injury. Amazing. What more could you possibly want? We have all the shots already. That's one-handed stuff. We have all the precise... Dueling, I guess? Ability not useful. Yeah, dual strike. Why not?
Honor is mine. The honor is mine. My life is yours. How may I serve?
God damn it, give me my character. There we go. Right, out the doors you say. Out the doors. Probably past these ones. Yep, that's touching the pad. That's how you do it. Don't mind me while I just tap on my keyboard here. Right. I feel like I already killed some units on here. Running. Let's, there we go. I have been back here before, like, yeah, probably, yeah. I've been here since leaving Telos, so. Yeah, they were like here-ish, weren't they? Yeah, I've done it, I've done it. I forgot, but I've done it. Yeah, I'm sure they were standing around, like, exactly here-ish. Nah, no worries, man, no worries. Rather double check and not miss stuff. Particularly since this HK factory is something like I've not seen any of the restored content, as I say, so that's the actual new stuff, the fun stuff. Oh.
It might be helpful if I made some changes to my remote's maintenance laser to do
getting all
spot
of this
repairs.
stuff though, at least.
That would be a welcome improvement. My combat effectiveness could be better sustained, providing an advantageous arrangement. And my miniature counterpart would finally be able to pull his weight in a fight.
Shut it, remote. You don't have near the charisma of T3. But we are kind of playing Be Nice to Droids. Ooh, both of these first two are good. Goto's jealous, or he's a much bigger target. Yeah, don't look on the bright side. Goto's a much bigger target.
All right then.
Sounds
I'll
like
work
old
on it when we
arcades.
get back to the Hawk.
When we get back to the
There.
Hawk.
You should be able to do some quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids.
Been upgraded with the ability to repair other droids in the party. Ah.
You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost.
Oh, he's giving all the
Works
boosts.
fine for repairs, but we could use your help in a firefight.
Is this because I'm not... No, I have spoken to you.
Don't worry about it. We'll make sure they keep you out of their scopes.
Apparently we're just
Hey, it's
bystanders
something
to this
for Goto to be
conversation.
jealous of, right? Think of it this way. You can keep Goto in line with it.
Bleep, bloop, bleep. We get it. Outfitted with an improved laser.
I don't understand why you won't.
Oh, we're getting all of it.
Statement. I've had quite enough tampering at the hands of unskilled meatbags such as yourself. I'm not eager to submit to this treatment now or in the future.
Unskilled meatbag? I'll show you unskilled.
Appeasement. I did not mean to imply that you were an unskilled meatbag, as incapable of performing rudimentary repairs as holding a hydrospanner. It is only that I am quite particular with my repairs. Perhaps when I am more confident in your abilities, I will allow you to examine my internal components.
And fix his memory core?
Iridonian, if I might.
Oh wow, we're getting all of it.
What is it, Goto?
These been stacked
I have
up.
spent some time in the presence of your remote, and the upgrades you have performed on him are quite adequate.
We're just chaining them out here.
I am impressed with your work, though less so with your remote itself.
What's wrong with my remote?
I find his use of resources, energy spent on frivolous things, to be an unsightly waste.
Oh, is he not efficient enough for you?
It is obvious you have some skill, however slight, in the upgrading of machines. I want you to provide me.
I'm glad the
with
camera's
similar
inside HK here.
I should be able to do something. I will see what I can do next time I have a free moment.
Upgrade T3, the one I really care about.
Fought against the Mandalorians.
Oh wow.
I was part of the war effort. Yes, I worked as a technician though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor. The absolute destruction your warriors brought.
Honor.
And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to someone like that? All they care about are credits.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more
Fight,
carefully.
fight, 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 fight. We should probably not encourage them. It was a compliment, Baldur, not an insult.
I don't need compliments from a murderer.
And yet you accept them from me.
You, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory in the heat of battle.
You did nothing but murder innocents.
The Republic
I
took
think
us
we've
too
also
lightly.
done more of that.
We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover, stronger than before.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in
this right now. It's
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
It's like he's whispering into my ears. It's kind of yeah. I'm not a huge fan of ASMR. It creeps me out a little bit, but he seems to be doing that, and it's really weird. Yeah. So God knows what that's about. Yeah, exactly. He's getting right up in that mic. He's basically making out with it. Is what he's doing. Which is fine. Some people seem to like that, but I also feel like I could put this here, but it would be really uncomfortable, and it just doesn't feel right. I'm just gonna keep bonking my face on it because I know what I'm like. I can't sit still. I fidget. Right, can we leave the past in the past and get back to work, please?
Fine by me.
Literally running away. Wow. Is that everything? Is that all of our cutscenes? Right. Let's instead go back to Korriban. I'm going to touch down and we're going to save inside the ship. We didn't get very far, fortunately, so not like we're going to get lost. Korriban was there. Yeah, I know. I can't watch you every single time. Perfect. How about I do that? Oh, actually, I need to proper save. Proper save. Proper save. Perfect. Same time tomorrow. Same time tomorrow. Should be on about 3. Hopefully, I'll be a little bit more awake. I'll remember to actually eat before stream tomorrow as well. Well, no promises, but I'll try. Do that. Who's on right now? Again, no one really. Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's always nice to see people coming back. You can build up rapport and relationships, and particularly a fellow Brit. Not that I'm particularly nationalistic. Nationalism seems like garbage to me personally, but it's all dirt. But now's probably not the time to get into that kind of deep conversation. Particularly in this country over the recent months and years. Well, that's it. It's hard to get spotted at the bottom, which is fine. I don't mind a whole lot, but stuff like KOTOR, when you're the only one streaming it, does help. You tend to get the very specific fans. Are you new to Twitch then? Have you been twitching long? I don't really search by game very often. What? No, I should do that more. I'm babbling anyway. Oh, 2 years. Oh, fair enough. You've probably been on here. How long have I been? Yeah, probably been using Twitch longer than me then. 2 years. Because I couldn't really watch before. I only moved probably about 6 months ago now. But where I was before on 0.5 megabit per second connection, like, particularly when you've got a housemate and if he wants to watch Netflix or even just browse the internet generally, Twitch is pretty much a no-go. YouTube's bad enough, but Twitch was took a year to actually make. Yeah, I do wonder that sometimes, because you see a lot of viewers and stuff on, but nobody shows up, because you can check obviously the viewer list and the numbers don't add up, which has always been kind of weird. But then somebody pointed out, like, you don't necessarily need an account to watch a stream, so I've always wondered how many people actually do that. But I guess there's no way of really getting the... Oh, there probably is a way of getting the numbers, but that's up to Twitch. Okay. Yeah, I'm rambling now anyway. Apologies. I'm gonna go get a big old bag of chips and probably sit and watch something. In fact, I might even try out the new Star Trek over a plate of chips. I finished Altered Carbon, so that's not great, but it's not bad either. So yeah, I'm going to end it here. Thanks for popping by. Should hopefully see you tomorrow. Be on 3 o'clock. I've gotten pretty good at being punctual, at least. Ish. It's not my greatest personal trait, but I'm working on it for streams. Anyway, ramble. I'm going. I'm just going to press the button and then we're going to be gone. Laters, dude.